Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video I'm going to show you how to list products using other suppliers with the manual method. You probably have seen how I've done this already with Amazon, and it's actually it's nothing different to doing Amazon, okay? It's nothing different to what I've already shown before, and I've just picked some random supplies for UK. I've chosen Costco and Zooplus, and I've also chosen Walmart and Home Depot for America. So I'm going to show you how to do it from other vendors, from other supplies, and there will be a more in-depth training as you go through as well, how to pick the products from different retailers and how to list them as well. So Costco, how to list from Costco. I mean, it's let's just type something random in. I don't know, anything. What is it? It's a Valentine's Day coming soon, and I don't know, maybe let's do some Valentine gift, whatever. Let's just do something random. And let's do more observation from those retailers, guys. You're typically gonna have a lot higher profit margin, from just listing from other suppliers, not just Amazon. Amazon is more saturated. It's more like it's less profitable. And even if I'm gonna grab this champagne and whatever, the caramel gift box, $39.99. I'm gonna go to eBay UK. I'm gonna slam this in, and I'm gonna see what's going on. I don't see any matches here straight away, so I'm gonna go back and choose something else. So if you're choosing the wrong product to piggyback from, probably not the best idea, but let me do something else. Let me do some swing sets, because the spring is coming as well. I mean, anything. I just want to find something real quick for you to give you an example, okay? So the swing sets, I know this electric wine set is quite popular, because I've done this on one of the training before. I believe it was one of our mentoring calls as well that we've been running. So $37.19, $37.99. You see those different sellers here. You do exactly the same thing. You're going to open them up. You're going to open up all those sellers, and you're going to go and piggyback from them, and you just basically check what else they've been selling, because that's the best way, guys, to determine whether the item is good or not. Click on the seller here, and you do the reverse engineering process. You know that he's using Costco. Click on his items, and then on the left hand side here on the sold listings, and you just basically go and check what is being selling. He sold his beach wooden finished office paper, filling the drawer or something. Yeah, it's a drawer. $49.13. Okay, I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to grab his description, and I'm going to put this into. You can put this into Google. You can put this into Amazon. It's really up to you where you're going to put it in. I would probably do Google just to make it easier. All right, so Google is the best way in this particular example, just so we don't have to guess where it's coming from. It's coming from Amazon, I think. Amazon here. And it's been buying for $24.9. That doesn't seem right, because this is the bigger one. So I'm gonna check if it's available here. There you go. It's actually here, guys. A little clue to you, okay? If you do encounter something like this, you can go and see the frequently both together, or you can do suggestions. You'll be able to find the same match. So which is this one here? As it's $39.95, you're selling it for $49.13. He's probably making about £2 or £3 profit here. Nothing huge, but we found an item that we can go and profit from. Okay, that's basically how it is. So $39.95. All right. So what else? I'm gonna go scroll down. I'm gonna see what else he's been selling. I'm just looking for something higher priced. $44.64. This looks good. 14 sold. Grab description. This is probably from Amazon as well. You can go directly into Amazon. You can put the description in the actual search, and you can find the product. Maybe it's this one. I'm not 100% sure. So guys, remember the UPC trick I was telling you about earlier? Just grab this. And $35.94. Okay, we found the item. $44.64, making about £2 or £3 profit. Nothing huge. From Amazon, it's going to be it's going to be smaller profit. So when you do find those kind of sellers, I mean, if you're really looking to find more profitable items, you're going to just go and move away from this particular seller, and you're going to go to this one here. Maybe he's going to have better products. Only 34 here, so that's not really a lot. Go on his sold listings. Okay. I'm going to show you how to do it a lot quicker in the next videos, guys. This is a manual method, and like I've said, this is in case if you're not going to be using tools, or you're just more, you're more familiar, or you just prefer this method, or if you've done dropshipping already before, it's completely your choice. Description, put this in. It doesn't come out all the time. I don't know why. Again, I can't find it here, so this probably is coming from, he sold his fire pit. It's out of stock right now because the listing has ended. There's a good indicator the item is out of stock. He sold it for $169.99. If I'm going to go back to Google, if I'm going to put this into the actual Google thing, and I found it on Costco. There you go. This is sold from Costco, $139.99. and he sold it for 169.99. He barely made any money there actually, and maybe like a £5 profit or something after fees. If you're gonna grab a calculator real quick, if I'm gonna do the 169.99 times 0.866, I mean, he made about £7 profit, which is still money, but it's still not a very huge margin. Okay, so mark here. I'm gonna open up this seller here. I'm gonna go to his listings, and I'm gonna do sold listings. Again, the same thing. Nothing is different, guys. Everything else is the same. I see all Amazon items. I'm not really interested in doing just Amazon products. Okay, and I want to find some third-party suppliers. So I'm gonna go and actually do some. I don't know. Let's do something random. Let's do some electronics and computers. I'm just gonna go in the random section, and let's see what we're gonna come up with. Okay, so we see that there is. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to that section. I'm gonna go to gardens and shed and patio probably. Just a lot better this way. All right, so let's do some gazebos or greenhouses. Let's do some bigger objects from actual Costco. Let's do this. This one here is pretty expensive. I know it's pretty expensive, but hey, we can still list this one and make find some dropshippers who are probably doing this particular item right now. Okay, so there you go. We found a bunch. 1,199.89. So this is a very good decision, because those sellers here most likely are going for the higher profitable products, and they're probably going to be a very good find in terms of looking for their inventory. Okay, so we see this one here. I'm just going to choose a random one. I'm just going to do this one. 179. You see, all his listings are kind of unique, and he does look like he's selling from Costco or from other supplier that it's not Amazon. Go to his sold listings and do the same thing. Sold this one. Oof, interesting. So let me just open up this one. £286. So we're looking for some higher profitable items right now. It's been ended. Let me see what he was getting it from by going to the features tab and doing exactly the same thing, going to Google and trying to find it. Costco. There you go. $249.99. I don't think he made any money there. I mean, yeah, he made some, but very small profit. Maybe he was buying it for less at that time, but I don't really like his profit margin here. So he's got this sale here. He sold this shed here, which is interesting. He sold this fireplace. You see, he's been selling some high profit items here, which is cool, which is what we're trying to find right now. But we need to find out how much he actually made on that item. So I'm going to grab the actual description. It looks like it's from Costco, because the description is not Amazon. You can just tell once you get more experience, guys, you'll sort of understand when where is something coming from. So Costco, there you go, $839.89. I mean, how much did he make from that item? It looks like he's selling for a very, very small profit margin. His markup is very, very small. Let me see, 979 times 0. But that's the highest fees I'm considering, guys. That's the highest fees I'm taking, and it looks like he's made like £10 here, which is probably not true. He probably made more, about maybe £30-40. His fees are probably less, but it looks like he's a very low bowling type of seller, and you really don't want to go for those kind of sellers. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go on this seller here, and I'm gonna go check his 143 items he's listing, and I'm gonna do the sold listings again. Okay, so the manual method is just all by going like this and just checking what's going on. So this one here, 238 pounds workbench. There's a children's set here. There's also garden shed he sold. And again, guys, you can list at any price you want, really. I mean, but it's best to find something that you know has sold for a pretty good profit that you desire to have. Grab description, go to Google, probably a Costco item again. Amazon, maybe Gardens Building Direct is one of the supplies you could be using as well. This just doesn't look like it's from Amazon because it's a very high price. 279, 249, and he sold it for 209. I don't think we found a match. So it could be from Wayfair, could be from different products, could be from different vendors. Again, it's just a matter of finding the right, the right seller. That's all it is to it. So if you're looking for, looks like this seller is not even a dropshipper, he's just selling some, like one listing or so, okay? So that's how you basically go look for the manual method. It takes a bit of a time. I will show you how to find items using the actual Zik Analytics, and it's going to be a lot quicker and a lot faster. You actually know how much each item sells and etc. Okay, so you can build a better business. So you do the same thing in America. Okay, I mean, I haven't touched Zooplus for you. I could do a Zooplus example, but let me do the actual Walmart.com or Home Depot. Let's do Home Depot right now. Let's do Home Depot, and let's go to and find something like, I don't know, like, you know, welding machine, whatever. Just something just comes up in my head. Whenever I want to do Home Depot, I want to do welding machines. I don't know why. So this Lincoln one for $524. Do exactly the same thing. You want to grab the title, go to eBay.com, put this into here. 655. Different profit margins here. 524. See, those guys here selling for quite a bit of a profit margin here. And then we've got 660 here. 2 sold at 660. That's interesting. And 608 and 648. So I sold at 648 and he both did at 524. How much did he actually make that? Let's see. 648. In America, fees are a bit less. So you times it by 0.87. 563, and he probably paid some tax. There's a cashback that will cover your, you know, there will be cashback or gift cards will cover your taxes pretty much. So you know, you're gonna pay about 540, 550 of tax. You know, give or take, you know, $20 on this item that he made, and probably coupons and etc. So we'll save him some extra money as well. So yeah, you can go and list this item as well, and you do exactly the same thing over and over and over again. You're just going for those sellers. And you do the same thing in America, because it doesn't get anywhere different. You go to a seller, you find someone that's actually making money, and you go and check his sold listings on the left hand side. All right, on the left hand side here you see different bunch of listings that he sold. This drawer here, interesting, sold 2 to 157, and you want to grab the actual description. Well, go to Google. Doesn't matter which Google you're using. Look for this item. It's on Pinterest. It's on Wayfair. Wayfair is one of the suppliers you're also going to be using, guys. I need to look for exactly the same one. Let's see if I can find exactly the same one. Looks like this. Let's see if I can find this image. Just at the glance. If I can't find it, maybe I skipped through it, guys. But sometimes it takes a while. What you can do is, again, there's no UPC codes here, doesn't matter. Alright, so that's how you're basically doing the manual method, guys. It's super easy, super simple. You do the same thing with the third-party suppliers, and you just basically go and you know, list for higher profit margins. And you know, I will be talking about how to optimize your title and you know, making your listing standing out and etc. Because it's going to help you out with making sales. Because you see all those same sellers here are competing for the same price. Sorry, for the same product. This seller here sells for 726. Unlikely he's going to sell it because those sellers are more competitive in price. And you know, the manual method is really cool, but it's very, very time consuming. And you can see I found a couple profitable items just right now from scratch, but it could take a very, very long time to you know, actually find something decent with this particular method. But it's still pretty cool, especially if you're new. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I'll talk to you in the next videos. Bye bye.